Just imagine, everything you've ever wanted is right in front of your eyes, but the majority of people don't even realize it. Do you know why? They think success is something external, something out of reach. But what no one told you is that the real secret to transforming your life isn't about working harder, nor is it about luck. It's all about a simple mental state, a state that once you learn to access it, everything changes. Sounds impossible, right? But this is the truth that few know. It's not about what you do out there, but how you feel inside. And the best part? It's not something reserved for gurus or spiritual masters. Anyone can access it, and once you learn it, that's it. Your life will never be the same again. Curious to know how? Let's dive into this secret. When we talk about manifestation techniques, many people cling to them as if they were the only path. They repeat mantras, visualize their goals, but the secret isn't just in the practice itself, it's in the emotional state you adopt while doing it. For example, imagine two people visualizing the same goal. The first, full of fear and insecurity, doubts themselves. The second, with total confidence, feels they've already achieved it. The difference? The emotional state. It doesn't matter what technique you use. If your inner world is out of alignment, the results won't come as expected. Think about the affirmations that many people repeat daily. Of course, words have power, but that power only activates when there's internal conviction. If you repeat, "I am prosperous," while deep down you doubt or fear scarcity, you're sabotaging your own manifestation. That's why, before any technique, it's essential to reprogram your emotional and mental state. This is the key point. The technique is the vehicle, but the fuel is your inner state. You need to align your mind and emotions with your vision to allow the full manifestation of your desires. Now, when you start practicing this in your daily life, you'll notice the focus shifts from just the technique to how you feel during the practice. Your mindset shift happens when you realize that techniques are useful, but what truly makes the difference is your internal alignment. It's like dancing. The steps matter, but it's the passion behind them that moves you. And it's that passion, that elevated emotional state, that shapes multiple realities and connects you to the version of yourself that has already manifested your desires. Manifesting the reality you desire isn't just about repeating affirmations like a parrot, hoping that miraculously they'll come true. The real secret lies in deeply feeling those words, in emotionally engaging with them. Imagine you're visualizing your ideal life, saying, "I am successful," with such strong conviction that, for a moment, you truly believe it. That genuine feeling is what moves the energy and makes the difference between manifesting desires or just repeating empty phrases. Authentic emotion is the real engine behind manifestation. Many people fall into the trap of thinking that if they say affirmations several times a day, things will automatically change. The problem is that without the correct emotional state, those words are like seeds thrown into dry soil. To manifest, you need to embody the emotion of already having what you desire. Feel as if you're already living as the version of yourself that has achieved everything. That's how the manifestation process speeds up. The mindset shift it creates is almost tangible. You literally transform yourself by believing that the impossible has already happened. When you bring this concept into practical life, you realize that it's not enough to affirm something with your mind. Your body, heart, and soul also need to be on that journey. Imagine receiving the news that your biggest dream has come true. How would you feel? How would your body react? Use that emotion daily to fuel your affirmations and manifestation techniques. You're shaping your reality not with words, but with feelings. And by doing this, you start to see clear, tangible changes in your world. The idea of multiple realities might sound like science fiction, but it's something that directly affects your life and your choices. In every moment, you're accessing a different version of yourself. And what determines which reality you experience is your emotional and mental state. Think of it as if there are several doors in front of you. Each door leads to a different version of your life. If you're in a state of fear and doubt, you open the door to a reality filled with challenges and limitations. But when you access a state of confidence and clarity, you choose a version of yourself that lives the fullness of your desires. This multiplicity of versions isn't just theoretical. In practice, it means that with every choice, you shift your reality line. When you choose to focus on what's going well, instead of fixating on problems, you literally start to access the version of yourself that lives in a more abundant reality. Imagine waking up every day and asking yourself, which version of me do I want to be today? This simple shift in mindset puts you in control of the multiple realities you can access. So how do you apply this in everyday life? The next time you face a challenge, instead of thinking, why is this happening to me? Ask yourself, which version of me would face this with confidence? By doing this, you tune into a more resilient, stronger, and capable version of yourself. And the more you emotionally align with that version, the more it becomes your dominant reality. You're not limited to just one life path. There are infinite versions of you waiting to be accessed. To manifest your desires, it's crucial that you stop focusing on what's missing and start acting as if you've already achieved what you want. If you constantly fixate on what you lack, you reinforce the feeling of scarcity, and it's that scarcity you end up manifesting. The key here is to live and breathe as the version of yourself that's already at the final result. Imagine an actor who, to play their role, fully immerses themselves in the character, feeling their emotions, living their actions. In the same way, you must see yourself as someone who already possesses what you want, because in terms of energy, the as-if is powerful. Focusing on the final result doesn't mean ignoring the present, but rather shaping it according to what you want to experience. If you want to be successful, how would that version of you act daily? What would your attitude be? What decisions would you make? Try to bring those behaviors into the now. By doing so, you align your thoughts and actions with the ideal version of yourself. In doing this, you change your emotional state and attract the reality that matches your focus. This requires a deep mindset shift, where the feeling of having already achieved success permeates all your actions. In your day-to-day life, a practical exercise is to start acting as if you've already achieved your desires. If your goal is to have more prosperity, begin making financial decisions as someone who is already prosperous. If your desire is to live a healthy life, make dietary and lifestyle choices that align with that version of yourself. This focus on the final result isn't about fooling yourself, but about training your mind and body to vibrate at the frequency of what you want. And when that alignment happens, the results seem to appear almost naturally. When we talk about manifesting a new reality, it's important to understand that visualization and manifestation techniques only work when you truly believe and live that experience internally. There's no point in treating these practices as a mere formality or checklist. The secret lies in feeling the final result as something present in the now without forcing it. It's like trying to fall asleep. The more you try, the harder it becomes. In the same way, if you force manifestation, you end up pushing away what you want. The key is to live the present with the certainty that it's already yours without anxiety. Visualizing what you want is a powerful technique, but it can't be robotic or mechanical. When you truly imagine yourself in the desired state, feel the emotions that come with it. What would it be like to wake up every day with the feeling that you've already achieved your biggest dream? How would that impact your mood, your interactions with others, even your posture? Living the reality isn't about creating a fictional universe, but about accessing the emotional state that aligns you with what you desire. This is what makes visualization a mindset-changing technique, capable of shifting multiple realities around you. In your daily life, start applying this mindset in simple ways. If your goal is prosperity, how would you walk? How would you speak? How would you act if you were already prosperous? Bring that posture into the present. By living that reality internally, you tune your vibration to the reality you desire. And when your emotions, thoughts, and actions are aligned, the universe responds. Living the reality is about being fully present, not worrying about what's missing, but feeling grateful for what's already in motion. Now that you know the secret, what are you going to do with it? Will you continue living on autopilot as if things just happen by chance, or will you start applying everything you've learned today? The truth is, you have all the power to change your reality. but that will only happen if you take the first step. So what's stopping you from starting now? Have you stopped to think about how different your life could be if from today you focused on the present and felt the final result every day? Try it and tell me, what's the first desire you're going to manifest? Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to keep learning how to transform your life. We still have so much more to explore, and I want you to be here every step of the way. Are you ready for the next level?